Hello and welcome to WildCat News. My name is Joanna.
And my name is Cecilia.
Tomorrow, 8th grade wrestling begins. Here is a segment about walking in the halls.
On Wednesday, 7th and 8th grade students will attend the Orchestra Festival in Storm Lake from 8:50 to 6:15 p.m. Here is an interview about English Language Arts class.
What's the difference between last year and this year?
This year's a lot busier. We have a little bit bigger classrooms, and we get to know different grades. I have 6th grade this year and 7th grade, and I really do like those 6th graders. But it is pretty tiring because we used to be able to meet in smaller teams and kind of address individual student needs or problems, and I really miss that. And I miss talking to other teachers because I don't get to talk to them very much.
Which year do you prefer, last year or this year?
Well, I'm happy to be working in education, but I prefer last year.
What's the difference between last year and this year?
Well, there's a big difference. We've more or less cut in half the reading program and the English program from last year. Now we're combined, and so I wish it were the other way because we can spend more time working on reading skills and we can work on more English skills. But now we kind of are half and half this year, so we're trying to do the best we can.
Which year did you prefer, last year or this year?
Well, I really preferred last year's way better because you could work more on English in English class and reading in reading class, but now we have to kind of combine the two so we don't get as much done in both areas. So unfortunately that's the way it is.
What's the difference between this year and last year?
The biggest difference for 6th grade from this year to last year was we're doing much more nonfiction, and last year we did more narrative. And the nonfiction hasn't changed because when we wrote last year we still had to do a lot of reading for information.
Which year do you prefer, last year or this year?
I'm actually enjoying this year. Some of the changes, and I'm getting more into some short stories because I have an 8th grade group.
Which year did you prefer, last year English and reading separate or this year ELA?
I'd have to say last year English, probably this year because there's less periods, but it's still a longer time, but it's okay with me.
Which did you prefer, English and reading separate or ELA?
Separate.
Why?
It was because it was kind of easier because what we're doing now, it's like you have to read the book, but then you have to get your paper done, so it's kind of hard.
Picture Retake Day will be on Thursday, October 19th.
The West Side Connection will hold its annual spaghetti dinner here at West Middle from 5 to 9 p.m. on Thursday.
Red Ribbon Week begins next week. Tune in next week.